You think that a narcissist is seriously trying to break you? In this video, I'm going to go over 6 signs that a narcissist might actually be trying to break you. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm an attorney. I'm also a narcissist negotiation expert. I have worked with thousands of people in my law practice, and I have helped literally millions of people through this channel at this point, and I want to help you too. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. I release brand new videos every single day because I personally have also dealt with 2 covert narcissists. And I am on a mission to help you break free from the drama, trauma, and chaos of dealing with narcissists. I know what it looks like when they're trying to break you down because I've been there. I've seen it in my law practice. I've seen it in dealing with now thousands of people who've come through my programs. And I've also dealt with it in my personal life. I know what they're trying to do when they're trying to break you. So one of the things that they will do is they will take these passing swipes at you. So especially the covert narcissists, they are kings and queens of these passing little swipes. So these are when the narcissists aren't actually out to tell the world that they're trying to break you down. They're just trying to dent you. It's kind of like death by 1,000 cuts. You know, covert narcissists are so stealth. They don't want anybody to know. So it's I call it clean hands. Okay. They kind of try to keep their hands clean, their nose clean. They don't want anyone to know what they're up to. Their clothes are clean. Everything is not wrinkled, but right underneath the surface, they're doing this dirty work. Everybody else thinks that they are wonderful. They're kind. They are. So many people go, well, they couldn't be a narcissist. They are pastors. They are charitable people. They're out there doing Habitat for Humanity every single weekend. They're organizing fundraisers. They work at the hospital. They're the first people that show up when somebody is sick. They are wonderful people. They're not a narcissist. Or this person is an older woman who is kind and bakes cookies. This is not a narcissist. This is the kind of person who just underneath the surface has this boiling sort of rage, this jealousy or competition or deep insecurity or something going on with them that has them take these sort of passing swipes at people that just under the surface, you don't realize what's going on. So they might say things like, oh, that's so wonderful that you got to purchase a new home. Oh, but too bad it's at the end of a street where there's no street lights and you're so far away from everything else and there's no security. I mean, wouldn't you be afraid? And I would be afraid out there by myself like that. But to each their own. It's sort of like a compliment but not really. It's like these passing swipes. Or I had a client who said that she got back together with her husband, and her husband was all gung-ho with marriage counseling, work on their marriage, and he was going to be the perfect husband, and he loved her, and he was working on everything. And just a couple of months into it, they were getting ready to go out. And just out of nowhere, he, under his breath, said something like, lipstick. Nothing else, just said lipstick under his breath. That's a passing swipe. And she was like, what did you say? And he said, no, I didn't say anything. And the implication, she knew what he meant by lipstick. It was meant to tell her that she looked like a slut, that she looked a hussy because it was this red lipstick or whatever it was. And all he said was lipstick. And so there's this clean hands effect, right? Because if she told anybody about it, he could say, oh, I was saying I liked her lipstick. I was saying it looked nice on her. What is she talking about? I was actually complimenting her and saying how great she looked. No one would be able to know. There's no other context there. So that's what I mean. Passing swipes. 6 signs a narcissist is trying to break you. That's number one. Number two is gaslighting. Passing swipes is a form of gaslighting, but this is another whole level. They use gaslighting. So, I could actually sit here and spend the next 2 days basically on all the different forms of gaslighting that there are and how narcissists use gaslighting in all the different varieties and forms. And there could be whole connoisseurs of gaslighting and vintners of wine on gaslighting. I mean, there could be a whole school of gaslighting, but we're not going to do that. I'm just going to say that gaslighting is a way that narcissists use to make you think that you're crazy. And if I explain to you where the term came from, it makes it really, really easy for you to understand. Basically, it came from a play called Gaslight, which is also the name of a movie from the same genre period. It was back in the 30s, which was where a husband was trying to make the wife think that she was crazy. And what he would do is blow out these gas lights. And she would say, wasn't that just lit? And he would say, no, it wasn't. And it made her question her own mind. Wait a minute, I'm pretty sure that was just lit. No, sorry, wasn't lit. So gaslighting is the same thing. It's like trying to make you think that you're crazy. Things that you are seeing, you're not seeing. Things that you're hearing, you're not hearing. You see a text message that says, miss you, with hearts from a person, and you're assuming that there's something going on with somebody, and they say, oh, you're reading too much into it, that sort of thing. The person says, oh, you have a big fat butt. And then they say, ha ha. And you say, that really hurt my feelings. And they say, oh, you're too sensitive. They're invalidating your feelings. That's gaslighting. Oh, I'm going away on the weekend of our anniversary. Oh, when did you decide you're doing that? Oh, we had a whole conversation about that. Don't you remember? Oh, we never had that conversation. Oh, yeah, we definitely did. And you agreed to it. Oh, I definitely don't remember ever having that conversation. Oh, yeah, we had a whole conversation about it and you agreed. Well, we never had that conversation. That's all gaslighting. All of that is a form of gaslighting. There's so many different forms of gaslighting, but all of them boil down to trying to make you think that you're crazy. Okay. Thing you just need to remember about gaslighting is if you saw it with your eyes, if you heard it with your ears, if all of those things, then it happened and your feelings matter. There's that. Number 3 is passive aggression. Another way a narcissist tries to break you is through passive aggression. Absolutely, I will do it. And then they don't. That's a passive aggressive move. Covert narcissists are so great at this. It's one of their classic moves. Being passive aggressive is a very narcissistic move. Number 4 is silent treatment. They will blow up your phone. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. You write them back. Oh, nothing. And then you're like, hey, where are you? Oh, why are you so needy? That's a form of silent treatment. Or another form of silent treatment that you might see with a narcissist is, how come you did this, 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 and this? And then you write back and you're defending yourself. That's not true. I'm here with my sister and whatever it is. And then you're trying to get them to respond back to you. Nothing. And that they're reading your emails or text messages, and they're right there, but then they don't respond because they're trying to make you squirm. Things like that. Silent treatment. Okay. To try to manipulate you, make you squirm, control you, all of those, make you think that you're crazy, all of that. That's silent treatment. The next thing that they will do is attack you. You're a cheater. You're this, you're that, which is, like out of nowhere. You're like, oh my God, how can that, why would you say that? And then when you try to defend yourself, then they play the victim. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that you would do this to me. And I can't believe you would do this to me now. And this is a horrible time. And, it becomes all about them. They attack and then they play the victim. Again, it's a way to make themselves out to be the victim so that you never, ever can win. You can never win. They attack and then they reverse it so that they become the victim. And then finally, the last one is they use guilt trips. Oh, don't worry about me. I'll just sit over here and you just go on. I can take care of myself while you go have a life. I'm used to things not being fair. I'm used to taking care of everyone while no one takes care of me. Must be nice to have all of that for yourself. I've never had that, but okay, great. Like that whole guilt trip thing. That's very much a covert narcissist move as well. And so they guilt you into having to do things, or they'll send a text like, oh, that wasn't meant for you. Sorry. I was waiting to get my biopsy results, but I know you don't care. So I'll just handle it myself. I'm fine. That sort of thing. So guilt trips. Those are 6 of the signs that a narcissist is trying to break you. And as I said, with the gaslighting one, just that alone can cause so much long-term damage to your psyche and even to you physically, and start to cause autoimmune issues with you, because into your gut health and to your overall health, because of how much damage it can cause. So if you are dealing with that, put in the comments right now that you are not going to deal with this anymore. Put, I'm moving on. I want you to put that in the comments right now. I'm moving on, because it's enough. It's enough. It's no longer okay. I've been exactly where you are, and it's time for you to take care of you. Okay? So when you need the support that you need, the first thing I want you to do is grab my free phrases for disarming narcissists. You could get that at disarmthenarc.com. Disarmthenarc.com. You can use them for text, emails, in person, however you need them. So grab those, disarmthenarc.com, and then join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. Lots of people who are connecting in there, supporting each other. So join us in there. And if you need additional support through therapy, I have a sponsor here on this channel, which is BetterHelp. And you can go to betterhelp.com/Rebecca Zung and get additional support through therapy online. There, we receive commissions on that. It doesn't cost you any extra. We just want you to have the help and support that you need through access to online therapy, private online therapy, if you need that. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? It's time to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because I do release brand new videos right here every single day. The next video that I want you to watch is what to say to a narcissist to shut them down permanently. And I want you to remember that today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. And then I will see you in that next video, what to say to a narcissist to shut them down permanently. I will see you in that next video.